These guys are ridiculous. These guys are ridiculous.
Now, how about them damn Celtics?
And we are back with another episode of How About Them Celtics. Sam and I are here recording on Sunday, April 7th, after the Celtics win over the Portland Trailblazers. 124-107 victory for the Celtics. No Jason Tatum, no problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different players finishing with 10 plus points. Jaylen Brown led the way with 26, 10 of 17, 3 of 5. Efficient night for him. Only had to play 29 minutes too, which is good. Kristaps only had to play 27. Only one Celtic cracked the 30-minute mark, and it was Derek White, who actually had a relatively inefficient shooting night, but 15 and 9 assists nonetheless. The bench took over in the fourth quarter. Pritchard was a game leading plus 19 on the night with his 20 points, 3 runs, 8 assists. Sam Hauser hit a couple threes, which was good. Xavier Tillman hit a bank shot 3, much to Jake Eisen's dismay. What a weird game. It's such a weird game because this, like, I know we said it after the Thunder game and the Kings game, but like this was the first game where you truly felt like, wow, this game doesn't mean anything. But a win,
correct.
62 wins for the Celtics.
Yeah, like the Kings game felt like a nothing game. It felt like a big preseason game, and this one
Until
had the
the
same
end.
feel.
Yeah.
But them melting and then Tillman hitting a game winner against a team that was trying to win was so funny that it made it so it didn't feel like a meaningless game, or at least like we didn't walk away feeling like we just watched 2.5 hours of nothing. Today felt like you watched 2.5 hours of nothing. There were fun parts of this game. Jaylen scored 10,000 points for his career, which is fun. Good for him. Congratulations, W. Jaylen. Porzingis had 1 billion blocks, 5 blocks. Unreal defensive game from him. He had one possession where he blocked them twice, and the crowd got electric, hyped for it. And Payton Pritchard once again shows that he is a baller anytime he's actually given real responsibility and time. I was actually impressed with Pritchard, maybe the most out of everybody in this game, because you're coming off a game on Friday where, granted, you were playing a better team, but the fellas trotted out there in the fourth quarter. The lead slowly dwindled down, and Pritchard really wasn't able to do much at the end of the game. Today, they're kind of hanging around Portland. They go into the fourth quarter, the Celtics with an 8-point lead. Payton Pritchard comes out and says that's enough of that. Starts the fourth quarter off on a nice scoring streak. Looked great. Looked confident. He was creative. He was patient. He was able to make shots. He was efficient tonight overall. Just overall, very impressive game for Payton Pritchard. 8 assists to go along with the 20 points. His assist to turnover ratio, like over the last however many games, is unbelievable. I keep seeing it on Twitter. It's like 7-1 or something like that.
Real good. Pritchard's been great. I mean, since the All-Star break, he's been awesome. It was nice to see Hauser make a couple threes in this one. He took 4. He took a third of the threes and made double. So that should tell you the difference there. Good for him. Nice to see him back out there and shooting well. The entire bench unit played well. I asked Joe about it after the game, among other things, which we can talk about later. And he was just like, they've been doing it all year. You know, he talked about holding him to the same standard as everyone else. He talked about like the mindset they have. Like I asked him, Payton Pritchard, remember that quote when Pritchard was like, garbage time is not a real thing. I play every moment I'm on the court. I want to go hard.
I do remember.
You see that, right? And it's not like this was a nothing game when the bench guys took over, like in terms of like competitiveness. Like it was a nothing game in terms of it didn't matter, but like the Blazers were fighting. They had it within 5 by the time the quarter ended in the third. Like they could have very easily won this game had the Celtics bench guys just mailed it in. But like you said, Pritchard was like, nah, fuck that. We're winning this game. And they ballooned the lead out to eventually winning by 17 points. Like that's cool. Like it's fun to see the bench guys beat a team like the Kings, then beat a team like the Blazers, even though obviously the Blazers are bad, but like this is the Celtics second and third stringers out there beating a team that is supposed to be an NBA team. So credit to them for playing hard, credit to them for their fight. I thought they were all really good. I thought Pritchard was good. I thought Tillman was good in his minutes. I thought he played a really good role, mostly on the interior, to credit Jake Eisenberg. Like that is where he did most of his damage, so respect. Shea almost killed Scoot. Do you see Scoot's head like slap back when Speed got up there? Dude, let me try to find the play. Svi had a I don't know if he blocked him or contested him, but I'm pretty sure Scoot took a shot. And Svi, you know how in the Kings game, Svi like contested Kobe Jones and like smacked him in the face,
He
right?
face palmed him, yeah.
Exactly. Which the last 2-minute report determined was in fact a foul. But Scoot went up against made a pass against Svi, and I think they called it a foul on Svi, so that's where I'm gonna have to find it because I couldn't find it in the shots. And he went up, like jumped all the way up in the air and just met Scoot, and Scoot came down, and his head just fucking flopped back on the court. Like it was not like I was like, oh shit. But he stayed in the game. No, yeah, he stayed in the game. He was fine. He looked okay, but I was just like, oh wait, like it looked really like something was about to like not be very good. Yeah, look how high Svi Mykhailiuk gets on this play. He is like one of the sneakiest athletes on the team, in my opinion. He's on the freeze frame there, but Scoot drives in, Mykhailiuk meets him, and just like it's dude, watch his head. You saw the head, right? When it just goes
Svi.
I hate it. Dude, look how high Svi gets in the air here, though. This is insane. Like, ready? He goes from there to just like that is he gets crazy bounce, man. Svi is very athletic. Not convinced it was a foul.
Is Svi a dirty player?
No.
2 games
look at him panic.
Guys making him hit their heads.
Look at Svi panic as soon as he sees Scoot hit the ground. He's like, I'm sorry. He goes, oh wait. But
you know what's crazy? We're the same age as Xavier Tillman.
Yeah, we are.
He does not look like he's the same age as us.
No, he's got kids. He's a year younger than.
He has kids.
Yeah, we're a year younger than Tatum.
Yeah,
fucked. It's fucked up.
Tillman literally looks like he's 40.
Yeah, Tillman looked good in this game though. Credit to him.
He didn't play like he's 40, but he looked good.
No, this is just such a weird game, man. I had more fun looking at how bad the Blazers were than watching the Celtics play. I don't. How much of this game did you watch? Because we had a men's league game that I couldn't go to.
I watched 3/4 of this game, and then I had some of it on my phone. I didn't watch super close. I was like eating and whatever. It was this game.
This game was nothing. Did you catch the DeAndre Ayton mid-range masterclass in the first quarter? Or man, just
I saw you tweet about it, and I was watching the game, and I didn't really like notice he was just firing him up there.
He took so many abysmal mid-range shots. Me and Daniel, I always pronounce his last name wrong, so I'm gonna go look him up on Twitter. He writes for Clutch Points. I was sitting next to him. Daniel Donabedian. Apologies, Daniel, if that's wrong. I was sitting next to him. And he after he takes one, he just goes, ew. Like it was so bad. Let me just look at this. If you're watching on YouTube,
not bad. He made one, swished it. Didn't even hit the rim.
Some, but like a blind squirrel finds a nut. Like, come on. Like, I don't know. These are solid shots. I don't know how many are mid-range shots, but it was just like I don't know.
That's
man.
Not bad.
Yeah, they're not bad when you see one, but like when you take this many, you think like you couldn't have gotten a better shot.
That was bad. What we just watched was bad.
Just wait till you see them trickle in because he gets a million of them. This is not one. This is just a putback. Just wait for the mid ranges to come out. He took at least like he was 1 of 5 for mid range at one point. It was just like, dude, like start taking some other ones.
That's
like,
an okay shot.
But it doesn't look good. Like it just doesn't look good when you're fucking front rim in a midi. Like it just looks funny when you take them over and over and over. It looks
funny, but he made that one. That one was clean. Looked like KG.
It was just funny to see him keep going into it and shoot like 1 of 5 on his first 5 attempts. Like it was just like missing in the same spot.
I guess these like are weird looking misses for an NBA player, but these like to me don't look like bad shots.
They're fine shots, but it's just like so countered. Sam, we talk about it all the time. Like the Bulls are the worst version of the Suns because they have the worst players. If this is the fucking other one, then like this is like fucking.
Well, also so many, like not for nothing. Let's not pretend like the Blazers are actively trying to win.
Sure. I know. It was just really funny to see him go brick.
If you want to sugarcoat it, because like this is not an impressive shooting display. I agree with you. But like Portland also could just be like, do this, get used to it, because it could be a valuable
Sure.
thing for you to be good at in the future.
Definitely. It was just really funny to watch because he's just like short on half of them.
Like he probably finished 3 of 8, and you probably should shoot better than 38% on those. But the form doesn't look awful. The misses are bad, but like, does it genuinely look to you like he has bad form?
No, it's fine. It was just like that. It wasn't even like his shots. That wasn't even the funny part to me. It was just that was the Trailblazers offense. Like it is just funny. Like if your entire offense is DeAndre Ayton mid-range shots, like I get why they're a bad team. Like that's all I'm saying. And like you said, it's fine. It's fine. Work on it. He's probably not like the worst shooter from those spots. And he finished the game taking a look. DeAndre Ayton finished the game 3 of 10 from the mid
11 of 23.
3 of 10 from mid.
That's okay.
But
I'm better.
It was just fun to watch it happen. You know who had some really bad misses? This man Scoot is having a
he shot one of the worst bricks I've seen, dude. It was tough to watch. He did make a couple threes in a row in the second half, but tough to watch that man shoot the basketball.
I'm talking to Justin Turpin, and he's like, yeah, Scoot's having a rough one. I'm like, yeah, I feel he has time though. Like he'll figure it out. I literally verbatim am saying it's like, rookie guard struggle. It happens. Like he has plenty of time to figure it out. I'm still in on Scoot. And then he throws up this shot, which is just a mid-range shot that doesn't even go close to the rim. Like it was so unbelievably bad. Like
this was like the third possession for them.
Yes, it was very, very early in the game, and he just airballed. That was the second shot of the game. Just whiff, just not even close.
Like I get it. Porzingis got the long arms. It's not exactly easy to put shots up over him, but my man, you got to hit the rim.
I mean, if anything, you should be going long when Porzingis is contesting you, not missing 3 feet.
Exactly, yeah, because you're trying to put extra oomph on it to get it over the top.
Meanwhile, speaking of oomph, Dalano Banton was pissed. He's like, I'm scoring all the buckets.
He played well. He played well.
He shot 11 of 23, 3 and 9, 9 assists, 28 points. And the best part was like, I didn't ask about it, but like you could tell the Celtics were like trying to fuck with him. Like they put Drew Holiday on him. They're like, yeah, fuck you. We're gonna guard you, and he just got buckets anyways. So respect to him. He looked good.
Isn't it weird that he couldn't get minutes on this team? Like in practice, it's not weird because like he's the same thing as Tatum and Brown, but he's not as good. And I would rather have Sam Hauser playing backup minutes alongside those guys. Like it makes a ton of sense why he didn't get minutes on the Celtics.
Yeah,
but to see him be able to do what he does for the Blazers is like another like badge on Brad Stevens, like I don't know what lapel, whatever you want to call like the Medal of Honor. It's like, hey, he just doesn't miss. Like here's another example. They got this guy just to sit him on the bench and then traded him, and he's actually really good. So actually, this is a big full circle. I was right because when they got him in the summer, I was excited.
PrizePicks is America's #1 sports app with more than 3 million members. It is the easiest and most exciting way to get in on the action while you watch your favorite sports and players. You just pick more or less on 2 or more player stats and watch the winnings roll in. Now get in on the playoff action. Win up to 100 times your money on PrizePicks as you and the world's best players take the game to a new level during basketball's postseason. If you have the skills, you can turn $10 into $1,000 in just a few taps. PrizePicks is really simple to play. You can make a pick and submit an entry in less than 60 seconds. This week on PrizePicks, I'm selecting Jason Tatum to dish out more than 5 assists and for his teammate Jaylen Brown to have more than 22.5 points. Download the app today and use code CLNS for a first deposit matchup to $100. Pick more, pick less. It's that easy. PrizePicks.
I feel like his style of play just doesn't fit in terms of the Celtics have all ball handlers.
Yes.
And that's like where he thrives. And I think it's a testament to Pritchard for like, he's better than Banton. And that's like Pritchard was a reason Banton couldn't get minutes in that role. Same thing for Drew and Derek, obviously. But like if Banton's doing this in the Blazers, Sam, what would Payton Pritchard be averaging on the Blazers? What do we think?
Nothing. They'd say you're not playing over Scoot. Yeah. Actually, he'd probably be balling out because it's his home state.
I was going to say, well, Banton comes off the bench anyways, so Pritchard would just be coming off the bench.
See, I think Pritchard would have similar responsibility to what he has now. He'd just be less efficient.
I disagree. I think he'd
with the way the Celtics have played in the last couple of weeks is what I mean.
I think he'd be doing what Banton is doing, but better. Is my point.
Okay.
Because he could score at a different, like multiple levels more efficiently. But again, that's just testament to the Celtics.
Pritchard does get an impressive amount of opportunities from like all levels, though. To your point, like takes threes, he's able to take mid ranges, and he gets inside. Whether he actually takes layups or just continues to Steve Nash dribble, like he's able to get anywhere he wants on the floor. His growth 100%. Has been incredible. All right,
yeah. So
Jack was at the press conference, and it didn't go well.
Yeah.
Pull it up.
Timo already DM'd me with crying emojis about this. So listen, man.
Jack tells his side of the story. We teased it. We have to deliver.
I'll play the clip and then I'll explain myself. I hated this. Okay, just listen. Hey Joe, how are you? You talked about it after the Kings game.
You didn't even give me a chance to like respond to that.
That's a bad habit of mine. I do that at drive-thrus all the time. I say hi, but
I think you had a good response to this.
Well, then I tried to ask him again. I said, "How are you?" He's like, "Good. How are you?"
Yeah, sure.
Listen. I was just trying to be nice. I was just, you know how you do that? You're like, "Hey, how you doing?" And then you like say something. Like I said, I do it at drive-thrus. Like I'll be like, "Hi, how are you? Can I get blah blah blah?" Like it's just like the nice way to start a sentence. But
so you told the coach of the Boston Celtics he's basically a McDonald's worker.
Yeah, kind of. I guess. Like no one else says, "How are you?" At least I did it. Why am I getting cooked for being nice at the start of my sentence? None of these fuckers say anything. Come on.
I think you actually like thought on your feet and you didn't freeze though. Like I was impressed. Mind you, I just played a men's league game and I got because I carpooled with one of the guys and I got in the car and I just opened my phone and the first thing I see is Jack just getting cooked on Twitter. I was like, and I just texted Jack. I think I just said, "Just open Twitter." Oh no.
Emojis, yeah.
It could have been much worse, I think. Like you didn't like stutter. You like kind of landed on your feet and you leaned into it and asked him again and let him like kind of dunk on you again, which is okay.
I told him, or I told Bobby and Cam, and I said next time I get a presser, I might just say, "How are you?" and then not ask another question. That's my only question, and I'm gonna be done.
That's what I thought you did. Like when I first saw it, like when I first saw like the caption, I was like, "Oh shit!" Like Jack is just leaning all the way into like these games not meaning anything, and he was just like, "How you doing? Like, let us know."
No, I was just trying to be nice at the start of my question. I didn't think it was like that weird. I was just like, "Hey, how are you?" Like, blah, blah,
you should write a hit piece on him.
I think he was just fucking with me. I don't think he was actually bad.
Just trash him.
With me. Dude, in the moment though, like obviously you can't see my face in the clip. I went so red. I was like so like,
oh, I would be too.
Fuck.
I mean, I've been in there a few times and it's not fun when you have the microphone and you have to ask them something. Like it is fun, but it's not like because you don't want to sound stupid. You want to make sure you voice everything correctly. Like it's a very tense situation. It's like trying to talk to the hot chick. Like it's not easy. It's not easy. You're afraid you're going to get made fun of. You have all your peers and like next to you. You do not want to become like a joke. And to Jack's credit, Jack is like a veteran enough there now where, well, I wouldn't say you're a veteran. You're at like the end of your rookie year, even though like you had like a 2-way contract year last year where you were at games.
Sure.
But this is like your first like full season. And so you definitely have the respect of the people there now. So this was like your final hazing. It's like when Shaq puts your mouthpiece in his fucking trunks and then says, "Go ahead and wear it."
That's what I was gonna say. I hope this wasn't like him actually being mad. I hope he was just trying to fuck with me. I think he
definitely wasn't mad.
Well, you can't tell. It's impossible to tell with this fucking guy.
I think if he was mad, he wouldn't have like joked with you. He would have just like been like, I mean, you've seen him be short with other people, like legitimately short.
No, yeah. I think he was fucking around. My best thing. This guy on Twitter, Mac, responded. I said this to you. He goes, "Jack is ridiculous at this point, man. Kid needs professional help with his ADHD like immediately." And I responded to him. I said, "Probably, to be honest." LOL. And he was nice about it. He was like, "I was trying to find your tag."
Chris Bruce started you.
He was nice. He said, et cetera. But it was funny. I have in fact been getting cooked on Twitter though.
That's okay. This is good. Like good for us. Like good for the show. Probably a lot of people here for you today. So what would you like to say to the just like official statement? on the interaction with Joe Mazzulla.
Someone on Twitter quote tweeted it and said, "We used to work in food service and felt this to my core. Hey, who are you? Give me a." That's exactly what I was doing because that's what I do at drive-thrus all the time. Oh man. Least New England reporter. What does that even mean? I'm just looking at like the quote tweets for this now. What does least New England reporter mean? The fuck? It is so funny. I thought all of the quote tweets to the thing because NBC Sports boss, dude. Because this is what happened. I did it and I was embarrassed, obviously, and I didn't say anything like to anybody after it happened. And then after Jalen went, I was talking, and Justin Turpin turns over to me. He goes, "Oh no!" And he shows me it's just NBC Sports boss. And I was like, "Fuck!" I was like, "No, wait."
You should have got really mad in the press room. Who is it? Who's the one? Who posted this? I know you're here.
Well, CLNS posted it, dude, and fucking tagged me in it.
At least they gave you the publicity.
Yeah, right. No,
NBC Sports Boston just was like, "Get a load of this idiot."
Oh man, what a yeah. They just said reporter, didn't let Joe answer. I'm like, fuck you, you fuckers.
Yo, who is it? You that likes honeydew?
No, John Krause,
like the fruit
likes honeydew. Oh, honeydew melon? Yeah, I like melon. Why?
You see a clip of Kristaps talking about honeydew?
I just saw it, but I didn't listen to it. I just saw him fucking munching. Should we pull it up?
Yeah, he just looks so happy.
Here's Kristaps.
This is why you come to us. Look at him.
Like just straight honeydew? Like just straight honeydew. Whole choice, I feel like. Really?
I hate honeydew.
Yeah, cantaloupe all the way.
Correct. But in Europe, honeydew is different. It's called like melon. I guess here it's called canary melon. Some canary melon. I don't know how to pronounce it. So much better. Anything over here.
Yeah,
Tastes like
watery.
cucumber here. Yeah.
Dude, this face at the very start is my favorite. Wait for it. Wait, I'm gonna find the exact frame. Just fucking shoving honeydew.
Stop sharing.
Oh my god, what a fucking night. The Celtics game wasn't even the most fun thing I watched. I know you watched it too. WrestleMania main event was so sick. That was so sick.
Today was like a really big day for media. Like there was WrestleMania, and I'm really bad. I haven't watched a lot of Curb this year, but this is the final season of Curb, and I guess tonight was the finale. I have like probably 7 of them I gotta watch.
Damn, they're slacking.
Yeah.
Dude,
I've just been like,
they brought out the Undertaker though. Like, what the fuck?
They did bring out the Undertaker. It was fire.
Crazy.
I wish I watched it live because like I kind of knew like all the stuff was gonna happen, but I went back and like looked at it because I wanted to see.
Yeah.
Oof.
No, we watched it live. It was fucking insane. And then I assume you've been on Twitter. John Calipari is just fucking jumping ship. He's going to coach at Arkansas.
Yeah, they probably said no. Also, Maine. These idiots just keep winning games and they are robbing themselves of NBA opportunities.
Good for Maine, man.
Are these guys dumb?
Hey, they're playing for something.
No, I've seen the tweets about the Maine Celtics where it's like this group really cares about it. Like it's like a good group of guys, and apparently like they can't all like be brought back next season. Like there's a lot of like I don't know. So they're trying to win while they're together. Good for them.
W. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. Let us know your thoughts about the game and any other bullshit we talked about in the comments. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the How About Them Celtics YouTube channel. Follow us and leave 5 stars on all podcast platforms and all that same. Wrap it up.
Hey, thank you very much for listening or watching. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our daily uploads. We're coming at you at 5 a.m. with something new every day, whether it's full-length pods, Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, game recaps the morning after, or anything else in between. We will be here no matter what. You can also find us live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for Talking Seas in the morning around 11 a.m. Eastern. We're live Tuesdays around 6 for Celts at the Round Table with the Celtic Avengers. You can also find us here before every single game for a half hour doing pregame. Tons of fun. Come hang out. You can find us on Spotify and Apple as well. If you don't like seeing Jack wipe his face, then those are the platforms for you because people tend to bitch about that. You can follow us there. The audio versions of the pods and game recaps will be there for you. That way you can leave a 5-star review. You can find us via email, hbtcpod@gmail.com. If you have thoughts on the games from the weekend, we would love to hear from you. If you have rat list, if you have anything else you would like to bitch about, go ahead. What else do we have to talk about? We got nothing going on until the playoffs. You can also find us on socials at How About Them C's, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Facebook is just the name of the podcast. Our streams are there. They're on YouTube, and they are on Twitter. Jack's Twitter's at JackSimoneNBA. Mine is at Sam LaFrance NBA. That's it for us. Bye.